Hey guys, it's vf.miniatures Warhammer Tactics series, and today we're playing a 2000 points battle between TSons and Matt's Death Guard, and I'll see you in the game. We're using all the new rules for the Arcs of Omen, so hopefully we did everything correctly and all the points were counted. Thankfully Battle Scribe was updated, so mistakes are unlikely, but if we make any, please forgive us. So this is my 2000 points of TSons. This is an Arcs of Omen detachment. Let's quickly run through the HQs, because for TSons it's probably the most important part. So here we have, firstly, the TSons Demon Prince. He has both relic and a trait. His relic is the minus half attacks, having attacks within engagement range of him, and the Warlord trait is -1 damage. I'll have the names for those on the screen because I don't remember them. Next we have one Exalted Sorcerer, this guy with flames on his backpack. He has just one Warlord trait, which is Master Misinformator, which allows me to redeploy, because that's very important, I think, for any TSons or any army in general to be as competitive as possible. Next is Infernal Master, no relics, no traits on him. I'm not spending time on the psychic powers because that's TSons and will be here for the next 40,000 years if I try to name all of them. Lastly, Ahriman. Nothing special on him, he's on the disc. And the Exalted, not the Exalted, the regular Sorcerer, which I have access to because of the Exalted Sorcerer. So these two guys are together, no relics on him either. So no upgrades on Sorcerers. I didn't have points because I've changed stuff up because of some points changes from the Arcs of Omen detachment. I've added something. And in the back we have, that's all for HQs. In the back we have the Spawn, Chaos Spawn. Nothing to say about them except for the models are the AOS Necropolis Stalkers, which I've painted up just for this army. The elites, we have a unit of 10 Scarabaccal Terminators and a unit of 5 Scarabaccal Terminators. Nothing else on them. No Reaper autocannons and no rockets on their backs. Didn't have any points for them. For the rubrics, we have just 5 simple squads. Every squad apart from one has a Reaper autocannon, and all of them have the icons of flame because those are free. In the back we have 3 Hellbrutes, just fists and multi-meltas on those, nothing special, and pretty much that's the list I have here. Hopefully you'll be able to withstand the putrefying, filthy power of the Death Guard.
We have a Death Guard force today, led by Daemon Prince. He has Revolting Resilience, Warlord trait, and then a Separating Plate relic. The Malignant...
Separating Plate, yeah.
Separating Plate, yes.
The names of Death Guard relics and traits are just tongue twisters, don't worry.
A Malignant Plague Caster, 3 troops with 7 Plague Marines, a 5 Plague Marine squad, and a 10 Poxwalker squad. So
you have in the 7-man squad, you have a bunch of special weapons, melee weapons, it's fully loaded out, and the 5-man one is like mostly empty, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
For elites, 3 elites, we have Blightlord Terminators with a whole bunch of special weapons.
Yeah, we'll save up time. We're not going to discuss them. Everything you can imagine on them is on them.
3 Death Shroud Terminators, and then a Foul Blight Spawn.
And a Foul Blight Spawn over there. And he has the relic revolting stench pets.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
For fast attack, we have 2 Foated Bloat Drones.
Over there.
Mephitic Blade Crawlers, 3 of them. And then finally, for heavy support, we have 2 Plague Burst Crawlers on the back.
Awesome. Thank you. So here we are fully deployed and ready for this spell report. I will now quickly run through deployment, but before that we are playing the conversion mission, hence the circle in the center made out of dice, and we are quite close to one another. And now I'll describe our secondaries and how and why we deployed in such a manner. For secondaries, I've chosen 3. It actually was much harder now that the Wrath of Magnus is gone. So for TSons, that would be the perfect pick against the Death Guard army in this case. So I've chosen Sorcerer's Prowess because I want to hunt down his characters with my psychic force and genuinely kill anything I can with psychic powers, as in Thousand Suns. Second one is the behind enemy lines, because I have the teleportation ability and there is a possibility of me getting into his deployment zone. If I do that with my troops unit, I get a command point in addition to that because of Arc of Omen new rules. And the last one for me is the mutated landscape, which is still a very good one, doing a psychic action on the objectives. And here are Matt's secondaries.
I have an endgame objective, Despoiled Ground. There's a whole bunch of conditions, but basically spread out.
Yeah, it's an end game objective, so we'll count it at the end of the game depending on how everything goes. So usually when things go well, the secondary will be a very good one. If things go bad, probably not.
Then we'll do Spread the Sickness, perform an action on all of the objective markers, and finally Assassinate for all of the psychic characters in 1,000.
Yeah, I have 5 characters, so if he doesn't get to my characters, things are going very, very badly for the Death Guard. So that's our secondaries. In terms of deployment, I have deployed in the usual style. Some of the stuff is hidden behind the line of sight blocking terrain, some of the stuff that I don't really want to be shot, mostly the Dreadnoughts and the Chaos Spawn the first turn, and my Rubric Marines. The Terminators, I can still redeploy them for my Warlord trait, Master Misinformator, but I'm not sure I will be doing that because I kind of like their position. Some of them are behind cover, so I will be getting that one-up save, the one that we used to get just basically for being there for Armor of Content. Now I have to go into cover for that. And the characters are hidden behind the Scarpical Terminators. A squad of 5 is over here, trying to push into that quarter of the battlefield. The Infernal Master is over here hiding with the squad of Rubric Marines, which are daisy chained to this corner to protect me from any potential dip striking in my So to prevent the dip strikes, I've put the last guy close enough to this corner so that nothing can dip strike over here, and the Chaos Spawn and the Rubric Marines, the 2 squads, are ready to push into this quarter. The Terminators, as I said, characters behind them. So that's my deployment. Let's see what Matt has concocted for us.
So we have our Terminator blob in the middle, ready to take that first objective. Helping them out is our Smite shield wall of Plague Marines. Our 3 characters in the middle, with support from the drones, the tanks, and then this 7-man squad. Might help out the middle or go for this objective.
Depending on what happens, right?
Where the Blight Crawlers are probably going left to get the objective behind the wall.
Okay. And the Poxwalkers on the home objective just chilling.
Just hanging out.
Drinking some beer, having a nice time, right?
We have 3 Death Shroud Terminators in Deep Strike.
Okay, awesome. So now we'll see who goes first, and best of luck to Matt. It's a 4 and it's a cocked die, so I'll reroll that. We mostly reroll anything that's not flat. So it's a 2 again. It was destined to be a 2. So Matt is going to go first, and I'll see if I want to redeploy for my Master Misinformator. I may do that, maybe with the Terminators. I'll see, and I'll see you in a moment. So I decided not to redeploy anything because I just don't see any reason to. There is not much that I can hide here, and I cannot redeploy vehicles, so it's like infantry and characters. So that is my position at the start of Matt's turn, and now we will move on to Matt's movement phase, and we'll see where everything ends. So this is where everything ended up. So this squad moved up over here behind the barricades, the containers, to start their way down to this objective and be as hidden as possible from my units over here. Probably there is a way to draw line of sight, but we'll have to see that in my turn. I don't know for sure. The Plague Marines have advanced forward, but they have not, unfortunately, reached the objective because Matt rolled a 1 on the advance. So the Mephitic Black Hordes just moved up to be able to see everything. Same with the tanks, the Plague Burst Crawlers, the Folded Blow Drones are hiding behind the ruin, and the Terminators just moved up. They didn't advance, right?
No.
Okay, so Everything is where you see it now, and the Poxwalkers have started the spread the sickness action on the objective over there, which is the way to go. So now we move on to the psychic phase. Here we are in the psychic phase, and Matt is going to cast what?
Miasma.
Miasma Pestilence, okay. 7, it goes off, and where do you want to put that?
The Terminators.
Okay. And the...
+1 toughness, +1 strength.
Okay.
Onto the Terminators.
8, it goes off, it needs a 7. Okay, so both powers successful. The Demon Prince is unfortunately out of range of everyone, so he's not doing anything in this psychic phase, and we'll move on to the shooting phase.
Super.
So...
oh yeah, go ahead.
So the Mephitic Blightholders are shooting, 3 of them are shooting everything into the Dreadnought, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see how they roll. These are 6 melter shots, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
2 misses. And wounding on 3s. Cool, 4 wounds. Hopefully he'll have a chance with the 5-up invulnerable save. Let's see how that goes for me. Didn't go well. So it's 46.
46?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Maybe, I'll reroll that just to give him a chance to... Yeah, so it's 3d6 actually. I'll spend my command point. I'm down to 3, and Matt is on 3 command points. So it's 1 is a 1, 3 is a 2.
Oh.
3 plus 3, so 6 damage.
6.
And you have 3 more shots of the crack missiles. Maybe that'll finish him off.
All right, 3 shots.
2 hits.
2 hits. 3s. 1.
1 wound. 5 up. Yes. Oof. So he's a -6, so he's down to 2 wounds.
Cool.
At least you need to put something else in him.
Yes.
So now Matt is shooting the Plague Rose Crawlers, and you're putting the Anthropoid Cannons into the Dreadnought to try to finish him off. And the top hatch, the mortar, is going into the back squad of Rubric Marines. I'm going to use 1 command point stratagem, the Unwavering Phalanx, to do -1 damage on them for 1 command point. So I'm down to 2 command points for 1,000 Suns. So what are you shooting first? And where is the bolter going? The
bolter is going into that front squad of Terminators.
Okay, okay. So what are you starting with?
We'll do top hatch.
Okay.
6. That's 5 hits?
Yep. 5 shots.
5 shots, yes.
Maybe that hits. We don't know. Maybe Tzeentch is fickle now. Maybe he's on your side. So 2 misses.
Misses.
3 wounds. Successful. So as it's -2 AP, but I get my +1 to save for all its dust because it's damage 1 now. So it's -1 for all its dust, -0 for cover. So I'm rolling my 3 pluses, my natural 3+ save. So all pass. Well, they will be passed anyway here, I think. So yeah, so that's the top hatch.
Entry cannons.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay. 1 wound. Do you want to reroll that? You have 3 command points, so you can save it up for the next tank or reroll here.
I'll reroll here.
Okay. Good.
Hits.
So 2 5s. I need 2 5s to survive. So you see, that reroll was a success. So I cannot reroll that because I've already spent my command point, and he has only 2 wounds left. So you've killed him anyway,
nice.
Yeah, because it's minimum 4 damage. So does he explode? No, he doesn't, and he's removed from the battlefield as a casualty. So that's a successful first strike, even though there's no such thing anymore in 9th edition.
True.
For the Death Guard.
4 shots.
So the bolter shots, 4 shots into the Terminators. 2 hits. And winning on 3s. 1. So 2 up save. Yep. Oh, it's like 2 up save because it's damage 1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Not as 2 up savey as it was with Armor of Contempt, but it's still 2 up save.
Still 2. Super. All right, then the
last tank.
Last tank. We'll do everything into those front squad of Terminators.
Okay. Do you want to push any stress?
And then I'll do the damage 3 strat.
That's a wise choice because they're 3 wounds each. So
good.
If you ever want to use that strat, it's now.
Okay.
Plus there are a bunch of characters here, so they can suffer mortal wounds as well. So yeah,
True.
That's a good use for the strat. So how many shots do you get?
Get
5.
shots.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
5.
4 hits. So I'm wounding on 2s. Reroll that one. Plague weapon.
Nice.
So 4 wounds. It's AP2, AP1 for the guys in cover. So I'm rolling my 3 pluses. Oh, that's 3 Terminators dead. And I don't even have a command point to reroll that. Wow, that was rough. Well, there's nothing to do about that, so we'll remove these 2 guys and 1 more. And we'll also roll for the mortal wounds for the unit. So what about the characters? So let's roll for the Demon Prince. Can you roll on a 4+? Yep. He does suffer a wound, so we'll put 1 next to him. Next, the Exalted.
Nope.
No. The Ahriman. No. Nope. And the last is Dreadnought. No.
Nope.
Okay, so the Demon Prince will suffer a wound. That's not as terrible as 3 dead Terminators. That was a nice shot. So next are the Entropic Lenses. Big cannons.
2 shots.
1 hit.
1 hit.
2s. 2. 1 wound. 5 up. Yes.
Saved.
Whew, at least 1 unsaved. Okay, I don't feel as bad now. And 4 shots.
Heavy bolters. 3 hits.
Okay.
And
2 wounds. Good. Awesome. So, well, not terrible, not great. So what's next?
Terminator Squad into
The Terminator
Squad.
Okay, well, that's wise. Focusing Terminators is probably the right call. So what are you starting with?
That's a good question.
Reaper autocannons, maybe?
Yeah, Reaper autocannons.
Are you overcharging plasmas?
No.
You sure? You have reroll ones.
Oh, true, I do.
You have, but you will kill a Terminator if you overcharge. It's up to you. If you roll 1 on 1.
We'll play to win. We will play not to lose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you'll risk.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try that.
Okay. Let's see.
So the Terminators are shooting everything into the my Terminators. So it's Terminator and Terminator action, and you're starting.
Spending 1 command point to have +1 to hit.
Vermin Whispers, I think the name is.
Yes.
+1 to hit on the Terminators. So now he is shooting with the Reaper autocannons, right?
Yep.
So
and
rerolling those ones. All hit but 1. Good. And wounding on 3s. Because strength 7, I think. That one is cocked. Okay, so 6 wounds. AP2, right? Mm-hmm. So it's AP1 for all its dust. So 1 suffers a wound. So doing the plasmas, which is 2 shots. There's 2 shots, hitting on 2s. 1 hit, reroll once. Whew, it's a 3.
Oh, goodness.
It could have been a dead Terminator because Matt is also overcharging. And 2 wounds. So 1 Terminator goes down because it's damage 2. So the wounded guy falls.
Okay.
So now the 8 shots from the combi bolter part of the combi melter. All hit. Yeah, all hit. And wounded on 4s. 5 wounds. Right?
Is it? Yeah.
It's 4s. It's saved. All saved anyway.
Cool.
It's strength 4. So that is Matt's turn because there's no charges to declare because he's out of range of everything else. We will count now the points. He scored 3 for the spread the sickness because at the end of the turn he's still doing that. And he is not controlling, unfortunately, the No Man's Land objective or my home objective for the second primary of the mission. And your other secondaries, no assassinations and no end of the battle end game. So we'll see about that in the end of the game. So we move on to my turn. So here we are at the end of my movement phase, right before my psychic phase. The Chaos Spawn have moved up here. They did not advance because I'm planning to use the temporal manipulation, basically the double move power to move them up and try to roll a good charge and charge the big squad of the Plague Marines. That would be awesome if they could do that. The Rubric Marines have advanced and they're now on this objective, ready to cast the Mutate Landscape on that. These guys just move up to the building so that they can shoot at anything that is in the center of the board. Everything here just moved closer to the center objective. The Terminators are on that now. Infernal Master is still here, as is the Rubric Marine Squad over here. The Terminators again moved up into this quarter, ready to threaten at least this objective, as is the character, the regular Sorcerer who's with them. And that's pretty much my movement. So yeah, ready to for the psychic phase. I've slightly repositioned Ahriman, remembering that the double move power, believe me, I will remember its name one day, is within 6 inches only. So I moved him up, and he's covered for lookout served by this Dreadnought and the Terminator over there. So yeah, so now we are ready for the psychic phase. So firstly, we will start with Ahriman, with the first one, the main one, and he will do the temporal manipulation first. Let's see what we roll. It's an 11. So would you like to try to deny that?
No.
Okay. Actually, can you measure how many denies do you have for now? And we will move the Chaos Spawn shortly. Next, psychic power for him will be Weaver of Fates. It also goes onto the Chaos Spawn. It goes off on a 7.
Is it 18 or 24?
24 for the denies. The last psychic power for him is Presage, and I'll cast it, it goes off, and I'll put it probably on the Terminators in front of him. Next is the Exalted Sorcerer over here, this guy, and he will cast the Glamour of Tzeentch. 5. So I think I need a 6 for that, but I can spend 5 of my Cabal points. I have 21 at the start, so I'll go down to 16, and it will be 6 to cast. 2, you want to deny that?
Yeah, I'll try and deny from the Demon Prince.
Let's try that. No.
Nope.
You want to reroll that?
That's a -1 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reroll.
Okay. Still no.
Oof.
Okay, so -1 command point for Matt, and the Glamour of Tzeentch is still on the Terminators. And next is for the Exalted Sorcerer. He knows Doombolt, which he is in range with, and I'll cast that. It goes off on a 7.
I'll try and use my last deny.
Okay, let's do that. No, it's still 7. So 3 mortal wounds for the front squad of the Plague Marines. So one guy goes down and another guy suffers a mortal wound. And I will also spend 1 command point to cast another power with him, which will be a smite. My first smite, it's an 8. And I will spend my once per turn a reroll from the Infernal Master, which I have successfully rolled on a 5+ in the command phase. Here to reroll that too. No, actually will not. I will not. It's just a D3 because I have that charge over there. I want to use it there. So D3 mortals, 2 mortal wounds in addition to the 3 for the Doombolt before. So yeah, I'm not doing the extra D3 mortal wounds here because I want to use them elsewhere, that ability. So I'm back to 16 Cabal points. And I will cast next with the Terminators in front of the characters, and they will do a smite. It's a 4, which is not enough even with a +1. So I will probably, I'll just reroll that. It's an 8, so it's enough. D3. It's a 1 mortal wound on this squad, so another guy goes down. Next is the Demon Prince. He knows the wonderful no invulnerable save power, which is so I will increase the range of the power for the Twist of Fate, and I'll try to cast that. I think it's an 8. Yeah, it's a 12. So yeah, it's no invulnerable save for the Terminators, and I will cast a smite next. It's an 8, so it's my 3rd smite, which I needed an 8. It's a 9 on the dice +1 for being 1,000 Suns. So how many mortals? Just 1. Not great on the smites for now, but we'll see what happens next. So the Infernal Master for 4 Cabal points will do the +1 command point Cabal ritual. So +1 command point successful. So yeah, here for the Rubric Marines, I'll do the Mutate Landscape. Yep, successful, and you cannot deny because you're out of range and you're out of denies, right?
Yeah.
And these 5 Rubric Marines, they will cast the Desecration of Worlds on the Plague Marines over there. So I need a 7. it's a successful cast. And when they move, fall back, or advance, they will be suffering mortal wounds. I don't want them to suffer any wounds now, which is why I've chosen to do that instead of the smite, because I don't want to kill the front guy, because I want to charge with the spawn. And actually, I forgot to move the spawn, so I'll do that momentarily. And the last thing we have here is these blob of Terminators and the character. So yeah, the Chaos Spawn ended up over here, and they are within 8 inches, so they need a 7-inch charge, and I still have a command point and the Cabal Ritual, no, the Infernal Master reroll in my pocket for when I need it. Now this Terminator blob and the character. So the character will do all the attack psychic powers into the Mephitic Blighthallers. Firstly, he will do the Tzeentch's Firestorm, which is 5 plus 7, it goes off. I need a 9, a natural 9, to make it a big Tzeentch's Firestorm, sorry. So we will roll 9 dice, and on 6s we will do mortal wounds. So that's 4, 8, where's another dice? So on 6s we'll do mortals, 1 mortal wound, and I'll spend 4 Cabal points to make it a D3 extra, so 4 mortal wounds in addition, sorry, in total. And next power will be Gaze of Hate. It's a 5, I think I need a 6, so it's a success. And I actually needed a 5 only. So it's 3 dice, and on 4s I do mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound. And the Terminators will cast a smite. My 4th smite, and it's an 11, so it's D6 mortals. Please don't be a 1, so that I don't have to waste a reroll. So it's a painful moment. I can reroll. Yes, I will use my 1 spear battle round reroll from the Infernal Master over here. So what do I get? I get a 6.
Ooh.
So that was a successful cast. So you've suffered 4 plus 6.
Total of 11.
Okay. So yeah, the unit suffered 11 mortal wounds in total. So 1 is dead and 1 is 2 wounds down. So hopefully it'll be slightly easier for me to get rid of that. Now we move on to the shooting phase. Let's see what we can do here. So firstly, I will shoot this squad of 5 Terminators into the Mephitic Blighthallers, and I'll start with the before that, I'll start with the plasma pistol from the Infernal Master. I will not overcharge from the Sorcerer. 1 hit and 1 wound. Minus 3 AP, 5 up and vulnerable save. Okay, it's fine. Now the bolters from the Terminators. So 20 shots, hitting on 3s. That's 10 shots. I've hit only 4 times. 2 wounds. No wounds, and another 10. Hopefully this batch will be better. Well, slightly better hitting. 1 wound. not perfect. And it's the same. Okay, so we move on to that part. The Melta cannons, multi-meltas from the Hellbrutes are going into the Terminators. So 2 shots, hits, and on 4s because of my -1 hit, and wounds on 2s. 2 wounds, AP 4, so you get a 6-up save because you don't have an invulnerable save. 2 fails. Do you want to reroll?
No.
Okay, so 1 3 plus. Sorry, 1 killed, and I roll another dice, and 1 suffers a wound. So now 2 shots with the bolters into the Terminators, 1 hit. No wounds. And the second Hellbrute will do the same, but starting with the bolter. 2 shots, 1 hit, 1 wound, AP 2, so it's a 4-up save. Fail wound, but not enough to kill 1, right? No, not enough, because he's on 1 wound now. And 2 shots with the multi-melta, no hits unfortunately. So that's the Hellbrutes. Now the Terminators in front will shoot everything into the Blightlords. Which is going to be 6 times 4, 24 shots. So let's see how we hit. We hit on 3s because of the Presage we cast on them. So that's 10, 5, 2 wounds because of the toughness 6. So 4 wounds, and we will roll more dice. So 2 wounds for now. And that's more. 2 more wounds, and I'll roll 4 more hits.
2, another goes through.
So in total, how many Terminators did you lose?
2 Terminators. 3 Terminators.
3 Terminators, okay. 3 is much better for me than 2 Terminators. That's the Terminators shooting. Now we move on to the squad in the back. They are in range, and I'll start with the... Do you have any wounded guys? No?
No.
Okay, so I'll start with 5 shots from the Soulreaper. These 2 hit and 1 reroll, 3 hits. No wounds, unfortunately, because I don't wound on 2s. And the bolters, so 3 shots from bolters. 3 hits and 1 wound, 1 AP2 wound.
4 goes through.
Goes. So all I have left is 1 shot from the plasma pistol from the Sorcerer here. So he hits on 3s, he fails. And the Ahriman pistol into the Terminators. Oh, no, into the Plague Marines because he's too far. Hits and wounds. AP2.
Saves,
okay. And that's the shooting phase. So in the charge phase, I will first start with the Chaos Spawn over there. So they need a 7
I'll use
2 dice.
that 1 CP.
The 1 CP strat to do -2.
Yes.
So I need a 9. Okay, so wish me luck and command point on standby. It's a 12. Well, at least
nice.
It was a very, very right moment to use the stratagem for you, but not correct in terms of my dice roll. But you could not predict that. That was a good use for the CP. So they are in, fortunately. And the Terminators, they probably need a 7 as well, but we'll double check now after I roll. So we need to double check. So we measured, and unfortunately the Terminators need an 8 to get in, and I will spend my 1 command point to re-roll that because I really want them to charge. No, failed charge, unfortunately, so the Plague Marines stay in there, and we will have to see what happens in the fight phase with the Chaos Spawn after I move them in. So now we will have to see what happens in the fight phase, and the Chaos Spawn have moved up to engage the Plague Marines over here, and I'm using 1 command point on Fated Mutation to give them +1 attack each. And also I can choose their mutation, which is going to be a -4 AP on their weapons in this case. So let's see how I roll for the 2d3 attacks each. So I have 10 dice here. So a good roll.
Good.
I can even say it's a very good roll because that's 10 attacks, 11 plus 12. So yeah, plus 12. So 23 attacks. In total, +5 for the stratagem. So this is 20 dice, and I'll just reroll 3 misses. So not a great hit roll. I'm hitting on 4s, and that's rerolls for the 3 extra attacks. So yeah, that's a bunch of misses there. Was that 4 or 3?
I don't know.
So this is my wounds. 2 wounds. 3 is 2 wound. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 Plague Marines dead because it's damage 1 each. So I've killed 4 guys. Not bad because I've chosen AP4, so they don't get a save with no Armor of Contempt. So just enough to kill 4 guys. Not bad. It could have been worse for Matt. It could have been better for me. But that wasn't bad. So you now probably want to consolidate to fight back, right? So Matt, after a short consideration, decided to leave the guys close by intact and kill off the further ones. So have you killed your sergeant or not?
Not.
So what are you starting with first? You can do 3 attacks with mace, 3 attacks with the cleaver, 4 attacks, 3 attacks I think with the power fist.
We'll do power fist.
Okay. So starting with the sergeant, 3 attacks, 3 hits. No, actually 1 hit because it's -1 to hit for the power fist, and wounding on 3s because on toughness 5. No wounds, and it's not a plague weapon. Next is the cleaver. Let's do the cleaver. Force to hit, no hits. Okay. They were too scared of the spawn running at them. And the 3 attacks from the mace. It's also hits on 4s. 2 hits, and 3 is 2. Okay, 4 up invulnerable saves for the Weaver.
Oof.
Both
Down
saved,
both.
so successful over there. And one
Normal
guy
guy.
with the knife. So the 2 attacks with the plague knife, 1 hit, and it's
Goes
forced to
through.
wound. Yeah. So that was the fight phase over there. You've lost 4 plague marines and their leadership 8. So you need to not roll a 5 or a 6. And actually a 5 or 6 or 4 because they're -1 leadership for chaos spawn.
Got
so that is it. And the plague marines over here also lost 3 guys. So they actually run. No, they don't.
5.
3 plus 5,
Yes.
8.
We're
They're
good.
leadership 8. So yeah, they're okay.
Cool.
And that's it. So in terms of secondaries, I've performed Mutate Landscape over here for 3 points, and I have 2 points for holding the No Man's Land objective over here or over there, depending on where you want to count. It doesn't matter, 2 points anyway. So here we are at the end of Matt's movement phase. The Terminators have moved up to the center. The Plague Marines are poised to do the Spread the Sickness action because they are now in control of that objective because I only have 2 Terminators on there and he has 3 OBSEC models. So here, photo blow drones have flown out of the cover ready to charge my Terminators. They're in trouble. The Mythic Blightholders, they pretty much stayed at where they are. Same here. The Terminators, the Death Shrouds have popped up over there, trying to charge anything in my backlines. I've tried to cover myself as much as I could, but I had not enough models over there to do that and hold the objective, probably. So maybe it was a mistake on my part, and pretty much that's it. Those guys have not fallen back as I see.
No.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
So they're staying in combat. So let's see what happens in the psychic. So what are you doing in the psychic phase?
We'll do Miasma
Miasma? Okay.
to hopefully that unit.
Okay, 10. That's not bad. I will deny that. Do I want to deny on 3 dice? Yeah, I'll try to deny that on 3 dice for 1 command point. Nope, not enough. What's next?
+1 strength and toughness.
Okay.
Terminator squad again. Oof.
Man, they're on fire today.
I need that as a charge.
No, not deny. What's next?
Then we'll do
Curse of
curse. Yes.
Okay. A 6 is not enough, I think. I think it's a 7.
7.
We'll check. So actually it was a 6, my mistake, but I'll try to deny that on a 7, and I denied on me. So no worries about that. And we move on to the shooting phase. In the shooting phase,
We'll start off with the Blight Haulers into the Dreadnought.
which one?
This
The
first
banner
one.
one.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
The most proud one. So, everything in team.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Multi-Melta. Hold on, let me just make sure the range is there. That one, yes.
Is this one?
No. So I guess multi-Melta.
Do you want to move him just a
Yeah, move
close?
it up a
Okay.
little bit. Okay.
No worries.
Cool.
So the multi-melters are going into, everything is into that Dreadnought. Okay.
Yep.
Multi-melters, 4 shots, 2 misses, and 3 stones.
Please.
2 wounds. I need to roll 5s. 1 save. Okay, that's good. 5 damage is 4 damage. So 4 damage on him. I'll mark it up in a moment. You can proceed with the crack missiles. 2 crack missiles.
2 crack missiles, 3s,
Come on, hit.
and 3s.
No wounds. Okay, so he is on 4 wounds now. With that foul. What's next?
We'll do, 1 command point for the upgraded profile into those are -1 to hit, right? Yes.
Which one? The Terminators?
Yeah. Yeah, into the Terminators.
Okay. Let's go.
D6, 3,
4 hit.
4s,
1 hit.
hit, 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay. It's a
Saves.
save, and now roll 4 ups for the units around. So it'll be 1 Exalted Sorcerer. Can you please roll here?
Oh, Sorcerer? Nope.
No? Demon Prince.
Yes, another one.
Next is Dreadnought. No?
Nope.
And that one. No, he's too far. He's not within 3.
Okay.
We'll double check, but probably not. So only the Demon Prince again suffers for the audacity to play Burst Call. So the bolters now into the Dreadnought or the Terminators?
Into the Terminators.
Okay. Bolters 1 hit and 3 stones.
Please.
To save.
Oof.
It's a fail. So 1 wound on the Terminator. What's next?
Entropy cannons into the Dreadnought.
Okay. The same story. 1 hit.
1 wound.
1 wound. 1 save.
Cool. Then we'll do the other Plague Burst.
Entropy cannons into the Dreadnought.
Entropy cannons into the Dreadnought, but the top hatch into that Rubric Marine squad back there.
Over there?
Yes.
The guys on the far objective. Okay. I'll use 1 command point to give -1 damage to that because I want them to survive as much as possible.
All right, D6 shots.
3 shots.
Please, all missed. Nice.
Yes, I should not have used that. Okay, so
entropy cannons.
2 hits. 3 stone.
2. Whoa.
And fire. 1 fail. Wait a sec. So you need to roll. He has 4 wounds. So you need to roll a 3+ to kill him. I will use my last CP on that to try to save him. Fortunately, not this time. So damage. He goes down. Explosion? No, he doesn't explode. So the proud bannerman is removed from the battlefield. And I'm out of commandments. You are on 1 commandment then.
Yes. Heavy bolters. 2 hits. And 1 wound. Oof.
They are
heavy bolters.
Not using their Terminator armor properly, so 2 wounds suffered in the game. Okay?
Shot. The Terminators.
Okay.
And then the. Okay, Terminators. We'll do. Plague Marines.
Well, they're doing an action, so.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Reaper cannons. Into Ahriman. Can I do that? Or he's no?
Because the Terminator is still within 3 inches of him.
Okay.
So he's covered by the lookout, sir.
Then would he need to take a 4+ for the end that?
Yes.
Okay.
He would need that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Takes a wound.
Okay, so he will take a wound.
Alrighty. Then we'll do into the Rubric Marines.
So that is what?
Reaper launchers. Reaper cannons.
Okay. Into the Scarabgal Terminators.
Yes.
Okay. 3 stone.
3s.
So it's 3 pluses. 1 guy goes down. The wounded one.
Then we'll do. I have 2 Plague Spewers. 2d6.
Yep.
9. Then I need 4s.
No, you need 3s.
3s? Oh, okay.
I think you need 3s. Yeah, I think they're at least stuff is at least strength 5.
Got
They
it.
should be strength 5.
Okay.
So 5 wounds, AP 1.
1.
Okay. So 2 pluses.
Plus. Plague. Then.
Can't be melters and can't be plasmas.
Do I have those left? I don't.
So you have flamer. That's supposed to be plasma.
Okay, that's a plasma.
And yeah, that's it. So.
Okay. All right, we'll do overcharge.
The plasma.
Yes.
2 shots. Okay. 1 hit. Because there might.
Yes. 1 hit. No wounds.
Okay. Cool. I think that's it. You can do the pistol from the guy.
All right, a pistol. Misses.
Okay, and check the foul blight spawn profile. And the foul blight spawn over here is not within range of the Terminator. So that's the end of the shooter phase, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we move on
or
to
pistols.
yeah, you have flamers over there.
Yes.
So
those guys.
it's 4d6 shots. Where are you going to put them?
Into that squad.
Okay. So let's do them 46 shots.
46. 5, 11, 16.
16 hits. And you're wounding on 5s because they're not within contagion range of anyone, so, and you're strength 3.
4.
4. Okay, so 4 2 pluses.
Nice.
Okay. No AAP on them, so okay.
Good to go.
Because they're damage 1, so that's why I get +1 or always does.
Cool, cool, cool.
So what are you going to do in the charge phase?
We're going to charge them
Total blow drones
into the Terminators.
So where are you starting?
We'll start
Here, over there, or
with
yes. You want to have the one command
point.
roll.
Yes.
Okay, so you need a 9.
9.
Let's see what Matt rolls here.
Not a 9.
4. Okay.
All right, command point reroll.
Ooh, let's see.
Oh, that's an 8. That's a bummer.
Unfortunately, that was very close, but no cigar.
Okay.
So let's do it here, right?
Yep.
So
I
5.
5.
The close one.
Oh, cock.
Well, it's in anyway.
And then
and
right.
6 for that one. Yes.
Got
so
that.
they're both in. We'll move them in momentarily. Something like that. We'll figure it out. And the Terminators. So the Terminators. So they need a 5 as well.
There you get it.
There you get it. And I'm not going to Overwatch because I don't have any command points. So we are now going to the 5 phase. Where are you starting first? And I don't have any interrupts, so...
We'll go left to right.
Left to right. Okay, so here, starting with total blow drone. You need 12 dice.
12.
Or 12 attacks. Pretty much these Terminators probably are done. Because the photo blow drones are very, very powerful in melee. Okay, 3s to hit.
Nice.
And moving on 2s.
2s.
Reroll once. Oh, so all of them, right? It's how many?
This is, yeah.
Okay, 10 dice. You are minus 2 AP.
Or 9 dice.
9 dice, okay. So minus 2 AP, so I need 4s. To save myself. So that's
Decent.
2 Terminators dead and 1 on 1 wound. Next one. I will get rid of these 2 probably. Yeah, like these 2.
Ones.
And reroll once. Wow, a lot of
Nice.
ones. Okay, how many?
8.
8, okay. Please survive, please survive. Oh. So it's 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 on 1 wound.
Nice.
So only the sergeant stays alive, bravely clinging on to life. That's your dice. Wow, that was an incredible fight phase, and I'm glad that at least he survived. That's a very, very good thing for me. So moving on to the Terminators.
Terminators. Alright, this is gonna be a pain.
So Matt is going into my Terminators, fighting against them. First we're starting with the flails, right?
Yes.
So minus 1 to hit, remember, you're hitting on 4s. And that dice is over here.
Wound, yeah.
It's a wound on the Terminator, okay. So let's change it up to a small one, so we can remember. So 5 hits, and wounding on 3s. Reroll once. Okay, so 4 wounds. AP2, so 4 up and saves. 2 failed to save, so 1 Terminator dies. I don't have wounded guys here, so yeah, so 1 goes down. I have 4 left, and you have 15 more attacks with the swords.
Okay.
15 because Matt has killed his sergeant accidentally, so he has 1 less attack, he would have 16. So it was a bad choice, probably an accidental death in the Maelstrom battle.
Okay. Then 3s.
Yes. You hit on 4s, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
we roll
3s to wound.
1s.
Only 1, 2. So I see 9, right?
2, 3. Yep.
Okay. So 9 4 up still because you're AP 2 against my all this stuff. So 4 pluses, 4. So exactly 3 wounds. So 1 Terminator goes down, and I have 3 guys left in the squad. So that is the Terminators done, and we will move on to me fighting back. And I'll fight with the spawn first because everything here has already fought. So now the spawn are fighting against the Plague Marines. I have already rolled for their mutation, which is going to be the AP4, the same one I've used in the previous turn, but now I have to roll it because I don't have the command point to do the Fate mutation. So 10d3 on them. Not bad, not as perfect as it was previously. So it's 5 plus 2, 7 plus 12 is
19.
19. Okay, 19, slightly less than previous roll, but not bad as well. Force to hit. Not perfect, but not terrible, I guess. I wish they had 4 pluses, they reroll like zealots. And 3s to kill. So 1, 2, 3 guys dead and 1 on the wound. So only probably the sergeant left, or do you want to keep someone? If you keep the sergeant, you have a better chance of not failing the leadership.
Yeah, I'll keep the sergeant.
Okay. And we move on to my Terminators. They'll just fight back. So 3 attacks with the stave. Over here, so 3s. All hit, 3s to wound. 1 wound, AP1, which is 3 plus save now, thanks to Armor of Contempt being gone. And 6 attacks with the swords. So rerolls for the bunch of captains we have over there. And 2 wounds at AP3, so they still don't have an invulnerable save, so that's 2 fails.
True. How many damage each?
Each 2, but you subtract 1, so 1 damage each. So 1 Terminator goes down, and that's it for this squad.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1 Demoner, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the lone Sorcerer will fight back here into, let's say, this one. So 3s to hit, and 4s to wound, because strength 7, toughness 7. So 1 wound,
goes
fails, 1 damage. Not very eventful.
Okay.
On the one that is closer to you, this one.
That one, okay. We'll do 1.
So the sergeant over there is going to fight back. 3 attacks, 2 hits. 2 hits, yeah, because of -1 to hit. And 1 wound.
Plague?
Yeah, no, Power Fist is not Plague.
Oh, true.
So it's a fail. 2 wounds suffered for the scary spawn. They have 4 wounds each. I'll mark it up in a moment. So now the leadership tests. So the sergeant over there will roll a leadership test. It's a fail because it's -1 and he lost 3 guys, so it's a fail. And they are free now to do as they see fit. These guys have lost 1 guy, I think, right?
Yes, 1 guy. Yeah.
And I don't have to roll leadership because I am Scarab Occult. Here, again, the same story. So we will move on to counting Matt's points. So for secondaries, Spread the Sickness, he gets 4 points for this objective because he controls it and he performed the action successfully. No characters killed for now, and the end game secondary is still in. And for the primary, Matt got 8 points because he was on his home objective and on this one with the Mythic Bicolors. So here is the end of my movement phase. It was a long thinking exercise for me because I didn't know what to do. But I think now I have an idea. So here's what we're gonna try to achieve. Here, Terminator stayed in combat. Dreadnought moved up, he will charge. The Exalted Sorcerer is here. Still here, that's what I mean. The regular Sorcerer has advanced from over here because he wasn't in combat over here, so he's within 3 inches of the Terminators, but so covered by Lookout Sir, and can cast his offensive psychic powers against the characters because that's where most of my points is at. Next is my Scarab Occult Sorcerer. He's going to try to teleport away because I need to score that behind enemy lines, and that's probably the only way I'm going to be able to do that. So that's what he's doing. The Demon Prince has flown from here to over here. He will try to damage the filtered blow drone enough to then kill him and consolidate into the Mephitic Blight Holders, tapping them out and trying to protect my resources from all their shooting. It's not as much as the tanks, but tanks are too far away, so we'll deal with them later. That's the idea over here. Over there, Ahriman is within 6 inches of the spawn. He's flown away to cast the Temporal Surge on them to try to charge the characters over here, and he is going to be protected by that squad over here, which are on the objective still. And I'm going to try to smite away the Death Shroud Terminators over there. So we'll move on into the Psychic phase. So let's see, where do I start? First, I want to start here. I still have all of my Cabal points because I have not lost a squad yet, fortunately. So yeah, I didn't lose a squad. So 21 Cabal points. Let's first cast the Teleport Power from the Sergeant, from the Sorcerer. So it's a 6. I need an 8 for it, and I will spend 9 of my Cabal points to add 2 to that. So, no, actually I need 7. Yes, so it's a 7. I need just 5 to spend just 5 to add 1 to that. So I'll just add 1 to that and try to teleport away if Matt...
I'll try and deny.
So you need a 9.
9? No.
Okay. Do you like to spend your last command point on that?
No.
Okay. So he's teleporting away, and I've spent 5 Cabal points. I'm on 16 left. Next, so that guy is teleporting away. Next, I'm casting powers with the Demon Prince. I'll cast Twist of Fate to get rid of the Invulnerable save. What's there?
4.
4 and a 2. So I need an 8. That's where I spend 9 Cabal points to go up to 9 on the cast and turn off the Invulnerable save. So 16 minus 9. Math.
7.
7 Cabal points. Okay, so I have 7 Cabal points left, and he has no Invulnerable save left. And next I will cast Swollen by the Warp to get +1 attack and +2 strength. No, I'll do Smite instead. So Smite at an 11. Yes, it was much better than extra attack. So 11 d6 mortal wounds, 1. But I still have my reroll from the Infernal Master from the start of the from the Gannett phase. So I'll reroll that to a 5.
Nice.
Yeah, that's much better. I've rolled that dice. It was 1 wound from that.
Yep.
And that's 5 mortals for the blow drone over here. So that is the psychic phase in this part of the So yeah, the Scarecrow Sorcerer has ended up over here. Now I'm going to Ahriman and I'm casting the Temporal Surge, which is a success. So it's a 9. Would you like to deny that?
No.
Okay, so they are moving up 7 inches. I'll move up them in a moment. Move them up in a moment. Next is Weaver of Fates. A success at 10, and it's going on to the spawn as well. And the last one is Presage. So it's a 7 + 1, 8. Would you like to deny that?
No. Okay. You have more psychic.
Yes, I do have a lot more. So that is going to go onto the spawn. And now we will go to that part in the center. So we will move on to this part of the battlefield. We'll cast Smite with them into the Terminators. That's my second Smite. It's a 9. So unfortunately it's less than 10. I cannot do anything without that. So D3 mortals.
3.
3 mortal wounds. So 1 Terminator is smushed. Next I'll do the same with the squad. Another Smite. It's a 10, so it's an 11, a big smite, and it's 2 mortal wounds. And I'll add D3 to that. How many Cabal points do I have? 7?
Yes.
Okay, 7. So plus D3. No, I will not do that here. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, I need it there. So yeah, so another smite from that squad. So that's my 4th smite. I need a 9. It's not a 9. And the Infernal Master will try another one. Last try. No, an 8 is not enough, even with +1. So yeah, the Sorcerer over here will try Gaze of Hate, and he'll cast that first. It's enough, so it's 5 + 1, 6.
I'm going to try and deny that one.
Okay. No. So it's 3 dice, and 4 is doing mortals. and I do 1 mortal wound to the Foul Blight spawn, and I'll spend 4 Cabal points to do d3 extra to that, which is 1 more. And next power is Tzeentch's Firestorm, which I think goes off. So yeah, it goes off, and I need to roll 9 dice, and hopefully I will roll at least 2 6s to kill the Foul Blight spawn. I rolled just 1! Oh no! That's a terrible thing. Yeah, so that is how it goes. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get rid of him for the moment, but I will still have a chance in the shooting phase because he's not protected by anything at the moment, but I didn't want to waste my shooting on him. So next is the Exalted Sorcerer and the Terminators. So they will do as follows. The Exalted Sorcerer will cast -1 to hit on the Chaos Spawn. A 7 and 8. Would you like to?
No dice.
So an 8 -1 to hit on this spawn, and Doombolt a 5 or a 6, which is not enough, I think. Yeah, fortunately Doombolt is 6 to cast, so 5 is enough in this case. So the Terminators suffer 3 mortal wounds. So yeah, so one of the Terminators is killed, and this Terminator squad will do a cool psychic power which I've never used before, and so the psychic stalk to cast I need a 5. I did cast on a 5, and I need to roll on 2d6 greater than 9. No. Okay, so that was not eventful, but at least I tried. So that is the psychic phase done, I think. So, in the shooting phase, everything from that squad of 5 Rubric Marines will go into the Terminators. So they will put their 8 bolter shots plus a pistol into the Terminators. 3s to hit, and 5s to wound. So 3 wounds at AP2.
4s.
4 ups. 1 suffers a wound, which is
the 1 more dead.
1 dead guy, and 1 shot from a plasma pistol. 1 hit, not a wound. Bolter pistol from the Infernal Master, nothing. And the squad of Rubrics over there, which is going to be firstly 5 shots with the Soulreaper. And 3 wounds at AP3. So 4 up again. 1 wound. Next, the 6 shots from the bolt guns. It's cocked. 1 wound, AP2. Another wound suffered, and he's 1 wound left. And the pistol, plasma pistol, did not overcharge and did not wound. And the last squad will do the same. So Reaper Cannon, reroll 1 for the Ahriman nearby, so that's that squad over there. And 3 wounds suffered, so 3 wounds at AP3. Oof. Yeah, he's dead. Dead Terminator. That's the shooting over there. The pistol over here will try to put it into the Foul Blight spawn. So 1 shot, hits, and wounds. AP3, sorry. So that's enough.
Dead. Nice.
Next is this guy. Oh, he advanced. So the Dreadnought will put his multi-melta into the Demon Prince. Probably. Yes, into the Demon Prince. 2 misses, but thankfully I have a reroll over here, but not helpful. And the bolter shots, 2 hits, and 1 wound at AP2. So 4 up save with your separating blade.
Got it.
Okay, so that is the shooting over here. Over here is no shooting, and that's it for my shooting. So in the charge phase, I'm going to charge my Chaos Spawn into the 2 characters. I'm going to charge my Dreadnought into the Terminators as well, and the Demon Prince is going to charge 1 for the Flow Drone. And I'm going to roll now for the Chaos Spawn. It's
more than 8.
6 plus
6, 12? Nice.
Oh, okay, nice.
2 12s.
Yeah. Next is the Demon Prince. He needs 3 is more than enough for his charge because he just needs to swing around. And he has a pylon still. And the Dreadnought will roll an 8, so he can move like that, staying within 6 of the Exalted Sorcerer. That's it for the charge phase. So in the fight phase, I will spend 1 command point for the Chaos Spawn, and starting with the Demon Prince still, 5 attacks with his Hellforged sword to try to finish off the Floated Blow Drone, all hit, and wounding on 3s, strength 8. Only 2 wounds. Wow. How many wounds do you have left?
He took 5, yeah, so 4.
So 4 wounds left. I don't... you actually don't have a save.
No save? Okay.
No, you do. You have a 6 up. So, wait a second. I think I will reroll 1. Because you have a very big chance of rolling at least 1 6. And if he doesn't die, my plan doesn't work.
Yes.
So I will reroll that 1 dice on 3 plus. Yes, so you need to roll 3 dice now.
All through.
All through. So he goes down and he can explode on the 4 up.
4.
No.
Nope.
And the Demon Prince, what I am going to do is basically, at the end, he's equidistant from the Floated Blow Drone and the Mythic Blight Hose, and he'll just consolidate into them, like that. So that was my initial idea, but I had to spend a command point, which I didn't want to spend. So that's the fight phase over here. Next, we move on to the Chaos Spawn, and they will roll their 10d3 attacks. So I rolled 20 hits, 20 attacks, and now I need to hit on 3s. Oh, wow. All hits. And wounding on 4s because I'm strength 6 with them, I think. I'll check. So unfortunately they are strength 5, so 5's to wound, but it's still a very good roll. So for now it's 6 wounds, 5 up invulnerable saves, 4 wounds suffered, and you still have a 5 up shrug, remember that,
yes.
Reasoning. And 10 more attacks, hitting on 3s. And 3 more wounds on the same guy.
So 4 plus 1
wounds in total. So for the 5 up shrugs, he rolled just 1 5 up shrug, so 4 wounds suffered in total with the Demon Prince.
Not bad.
Cool. Okay, and I will consolidate like that, and this guy will do it like that. So yeah, it's the best I can do here. Here I cannot do anything. Here and here. You fight. I fight with the Dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we've missed that off camera. So the Dreadnought killed 1 Terminator in the fight phase.
I'll do...
So Matt will be fighting back now with a bunch of units. Where do you start?
We'll do Terminators.
Okay.
Okay, flails. And is it 4 for 6? Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Where are you going?
Into the Terminators.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. -1 to hit is on the spawn.
Got it.
Hitting on 3s. Those are hits as well.
This one is that one's
That's
a wound.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we usually use the different dice. For the wounds, right?
3s.
Yep.
Plague. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10. So 10 wounds with the flail against the Terminators. Forced to save. I save half. So 1 dead, 2 dead, and 1 sergeant on 1 wound, which is rough. But that's how things go. So 1 wound on the sergeant left.
2, 3. All right. 2 Terminators.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. 3.
Yes, 3 hits and 3's to wound.
3s. 2.
Okay, so 2 4-up saves. Fortunately, he's dead. Yeah, he's double dead. So he goes down. First squad destroyed. So the Mythic Blight Hordes are now fighting against my Demon Prince, but they must halve their attacks.
Half?
Because
Okay.
it's his Conniving Plate Relic. And what's their AP?
2.
AP 2, okay, so he has a 4-up save and a vulnerable save in any case, so only half of the attacks can be allocated to him. So 4 attacks, 4 hits, and wounding on 4s On 3s probably even.
Yeah.
So 4 up invulnerable saves. Oh, 3 wounds suffered. That's rough because he has already suffered 2, so he lost 5 wounds.
All
So
right.
now the Demon Prince will fight back. He has 6 attacks.
4, 5, 6.
Hitting on 3s with -1 hit and spawn. So 3 misses. And wounding on 2s. Because they're toughness 4 now. So 4 invulnerable saves. Pass them all. Wow,
nice.
They are destined to survive and be a pain in the butt. And the claw, 1 attack with the claw from him. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound.
No wounds.
And it's
Is it
not,
not
I think
plague?
it's not a plague weapon, yeah. So the sorcerer will fight with his 4 attacks with a stave.
Oops.
Oh, no worries. 1 miss, 3 hits, and wound on 3s. No, actually, yeah, on 3s. So 2 4-ups.
Ooh, saved.
Yeah, they are really powering up this spot.
Yeah.
So I think we fought with everything here. So the objective here is officially lost by the Thousand Suns, but we still have some units over there. We'll see what Matt will do in his next turn, and we'll calculate my points. So for the points, I scored 2 for the Corrupted Ground, and I did not do Mutant Landscape in this turn because I needed all my psychic powers over here. All this shooting in this case, and I'll do it the next turn. I get 3 points for Behind Enemy Lines with that Scarab called Terminator, and I got 8 points for the primary. So the total score now is 18 to 19 victory points as we go to Matt's turn. So yeah, so in the psychic phase, Matt successfully did the miasma, and everything else was stopped. 2 smites from the Sorcerer and the Demon Prince. So that's the psychic phase. In the shooting phase, where are you going to shoot?
We'll do that first.
Hitting blind hordes, okay, everything into the Demon Prince, so 4 multi-meltas, 1 hit.
Oof.
1 not a wound. Crack missiles, 2 shots.
I'm gonna try and
Reroll.
yeah,
Okay,
command point.
Okay, and I need a 4+. Yes, save. And 2 crack shots.
2 cracks.
1 hit. 1 wound. Fail, and I'll re-roll that. Yes.
Oof.
My last command point. What's next?
Then we'll do and 2 entropy cannons into here, and then the top hatch into there.
You guys, okay?
Entropy cannons.
2 hits.
2 wounds.
5 ups. Wow.
Oof.
Save them both. Wow. Did you put the bolters? I didn't ask. Did you put
Bolters into this guy.
Okay. He still has to do the bolters. 3 hits and 3 wounds. Okay,
2 wounds.
Please, no ones.
Oof.
Yeah, he survives.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the top hatch into the guys.
To these guys. D6, 1 hit
And
wound.
okay, so 5 up. 1 guy is dead. I'll remove him later. What about the second tank?
Second tank.
Entropic cannons, they probably see him. Yeah, he
See this guy?
The staff, yes, they see him.
Okay.
So the same story, right?
Yeah, same story.
Let's do that.
Cannons.
Yep. 2 hits.
2 hits.
I'm not
2
sure
wounds.
if we'll be able to do that again. No. So he's dead. And
He's dead.
The top hatch.
Top hatch D6. 6.
Wow.
3s.
Okay.
Nice. And then 3s. Oh.
Reroll once.
1 plague.
Okay, that's 5. Wow, that kills the squad.
Yes.
Cool. That's not good. I've lost an objective.
Squad.
Everything is going very sad for the Thousand Suns for now. What's next? So 2 Plague Marines are shooting into that Sorcerer now. And they are bolt guns, right? So just 4 shots.
4 shots.
2 hits. 4 wounds. 2 saves.
Ooh, nice.
I need those saves later, to be honest. I needed them on my other guys.
Okay, shooting. All done.
So on the charge phase, photo blow drones charging the Exalted Sorcerer, and the Plague Marines are charging the Sorcerer, regular one.
Alright, Marines.
Yep.
Gets it.
Okay.
Drone. Gets
Yep.
it.
are not going well for Thousand Suns. When characters are starting to be targeted in the melee, it means that something is going wrong. So let's go forth. So the blow drone is fighting against my Exalted Sorcerer. I have nothing to protect him with, so he's on his own. Hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Not the best hitting, but hitting on 2s at least. Reroll once.
Plagues.
So 6. 6 dice. Stats say he dies. Dice say he dies. So he goes down. That's another sorcerer dead. We are losing our Cabal points. We're losing our psychic power. That's bad. What's next?
Alright, we'll do the Plague Winds.
So 5 attacks with the Plague Knives.
I'll hit.
Yep. And 3s to
I'll wound.
5. So he's alive, but barely. 1 wound left on him because AP 1. So 1 wound left on the guy. What's next?
We'll do. I think you get to fight.
Is that all charges done?
Yes.
Okay. So my spawn will fight back. I've rolled 19 attacks, so that's 10. Hitting on 3s. And I've rolled the mutation to reroll the wound roll. So 4 wounds at AP 2. So 4 up save for him. All save.
Got it.
And 5 hits. The rest attacks. And 5 still wounds, so 3 more wounds. One. Only 1 wound suffered.
Oh.
Not great, not great.
5 plus. Gets it.
And he doesn't suffer any wounds at all. So that was Chaos Spawn fighting.
And he's still halved.
So yeah, so you have the attacks, so 4 attacks into
4 attacks. 3.
Yep.
3. Plague. Or
You. He's stuffing 6, you're stuffing 6. So yes, you're wounded on 3s. Plague, yeah. 3s to wound, 3 wounds, and 2 more wounds suffered. So he is on 1 wound left. Wow. What is next? The Dreadnought will fight back. My turn, right?
Yep.
So 5 attacks, 4 hits, 4 wounds.
4 force. Oof, 2
1
goes.
Terminator dead and another suffers 2 wounds. Next is someone of yours, like your character.
All right, we'll do character Demon Prince. 5 attacks.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.
That's a contact.
Cocked.
So hitting on 3s because you might as well hit. And winning on 2s. Okay, 3 4-ups. Let's see if they're still fated to survive. Yes, they are, but 1 Chaos Spawn goes down. And the Claw.
Misses.
Okay, and...
that guy?
Yep. No, my Sorcerer.
You're a Sorcerer.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think 4 attacks, and 3 to wound. 3 wounds, 4 up saves. Cool. Okay. And the Sorcerer here is out of combat, so he cannot file in because he is not in engaging range. So that is the fight phase. To be honest, very brutal. I am having doubts about my next turn.
Terminators.
Oh yes, sorry. The Terminators, of course.
All right, we'll do Flail.
Flail, 6 attacks.
6?
Yeah, 6 attacks.
Okay. Yeah.
Flail into the Dreadnought. 5 hits. And 4 stun. 5 stun.
5s, okay.
So 2 wounds. 1 wound suffered. Okay, so Dreadnought is 1 wound down. And the 5 attacks with the Sorcerer. 4 attacks, sorry, you have killed your son.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so 6 attacks.
6, yeah, okay.
Sorry, 6 attacks. 3 hits and
2.
2 wounds. 5 ups. So 2 more wounds suffered with him. So 3 wounds
Left.
suffered. And that guy suffered 2. Okay.
Yep.
So, what's up?
Did you attack with your Demon Prince?
No, not yet.
Okay.
5 attacks with him. 4 hits. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
AP, so 5 of them. Okay, 6 damage. That guy is on 2 wounds suffered. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So -4, he is -6 wounds because of -1 damage.
Got it.
So 4 wounds left, and the claw hits, wounds, and AP1. Another 1 damage. So 3 wounds left on him.
Okey-doke. We'll just do 3 for 3 wounds left.
Yeah. Okay. That's with the 5 things, right?
Yes.
So, things are not looking great for Thousand Suns. We get 1 command point each, so I go up to 1, Matt goes up to 2. I have 22 points, 22 victory points, so I have only scored 4 points for the primary in this turn. And Matt has 36 victory points because he had 12 for the primary in the previous turn, even though he did not do his mutate landscape, his spread the sickness action. So I have moved the Ahriman up here so he can teleport the Sorcerer away from harm, hopefully, and cast his powers. The Demon Prince is staying here trying to survive and potentially heal at least something here. These guys have moved up to provide support for that blob over here, which is not dying still. The Rubric Marines over there have moved onto the objective and will try to cast the command point, I guess. That's probably the best thing they can do. I have 14 Cabal points left after all the things that died. And the spawn are staying over here trying to fight their way out. Let's do this psychic phase. So firstly we'll do the Cabal points over there. So doing the command point cast. Successful. So we are up to 2 command points. Firstly, we'll do the objective there, doing the mutate landscape. Secondary, which I forgot to do in the previous turn. So we'll cast on a 1, on a double 1. We'll reroll that for my 1 command point. So yeah, that goes off. Next, we will do the Sorcerer over here. He will cast his offensive psychic powers and he will target the Demon Prince. So firstly, the Gaze of Hate. So 7 is successful. Do you want to deny that?
No.
Okay, so 3 4-ups, 1 mortal wounds, and extra D3 for the Cabal points. So 3 mortal wounds, ignoring them on 5s.
All 3 go through.
Suffered.
1 left.
And Tzeentch's Firestorm on an 8, which is not enough, unfortunately, for a big one. So 7. No, these 2 dice. I don't know where my others are. So 1 more. So he survives that, and we'll have to shoot at him again, but I don't think I have much to shoot. No, I cannot shoot at him because he's in combat. So he is again eluded by Psychic Death, but that was the Sorcerer. Next we will do Ahriman, so he will do the teleportation power.
Oh, jeez.
He will reroll that because he has a free reroll for psychic powers, and he fails. Oh, that's rough. That is rough because I really didn't want to suffer perils, but I didn't want him to stay there because that's almost sure death for him now. Okay, we'll have to adapt. So Weaver of Fates fails, but I can reroll that. It succeeded.
I'll try and deny. Demon Prince.
7, no.
Nope.
So 4 up and 1 for them, and I will do, and he'll do Presage as well. That's a fail, but he can reroll for free. So yeah, it's a pass. On
Deny? Nope.
No. Okay, so Ahriman is done. All the powers onto the spawn. He's done. They are left. So he will do Smite. It's a success. 3 mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds into the throne, which means he's on
5.
The 4. On 5 wounds. They will do Smite as well. It's a fail, unfortunately, and I don't have a chance to reroll that. So that is the psychic phase done, apart from this Demon Prince. So he will try his luck with ignoring the invulnerable save. He fails, but unfortunately I have 5 Cabal points, so I can push it up to 8 on the cast, so it will succeed. And I will try Smite as well. It's 8, it's a 9, plus 1, 10. So not a super smite, but enough to be a successful cast. 2 mortal wounds onto the...
1 left.
Okay, 1 left. Now we'll do the shooting phase, and all of these boulders will shoot into the... The boulders from the Rubric Marines will fire into the filtered blow drone. They've hit most of the times. And they wounded twice. Not bad.
Oof.
Okay, the plasma pistol not overcharging. Hits and doesn't wound. Okay, the plasma pistol from the Sorcerer hits and wounds. He's not overcharging, so 83.
3,
6
6. Nope.
So one guy, no, he doesn't go down because it's my wound.
yeah.
So he suffers a wound. So the pistol from the Infernal Master hits and wounds the blow drone. It's,
3, I
no,
don't.
it's a fail. So minus 6 wounds. So how many does he have left? 3?
3.
Okay. Ahriman will shoot at him as well. Hits. Doesn't wound. The Dreadnought will shoot into combat. Forced to hit. 1 hit. No wounds. And no, it's actually a reroll because he suffered wounds, and I've been forgetting about this rule for the entire game, but hopefully there were not many ones to reroll. So it's a wound, AP 4, which is 4 of the month.
Force. Gets it.
And the 4 shots from the Infernal Combi Bolter. 3 hits. 1 wound, AP 2. So
4.
Problem. So yeah, so that was the shooting phase, not really impactful. We'll do the charge phase. So he will charge into the filtered blow drone. It's a risky thing, I know, but at least I need to do something here. The same will do with the Ahriman. He will charge the blow drone.
Ooh.
And he will stay in combat over there. So pretty much, yeah, that is it. So in the fight phase, I will first fight with my Ahriman, so 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, and I'll use my reroll from the Infernal Master. No, it doesn't hit. So, and 3s to wound, so 2 wounds, AP 1, so 4 up and 1.
Oof.
So 5 up 6. So he goes down because it's damage 3 each, so damage 4. So exactly 4 wounds that he had.
Nice.
Or he had 3, I guess. No, he had 4. No.
He had 3 left.
3 left. Okay,
Yes.
so he goes down anyway.
We're gonna do the 1 CP.
Auto-explode?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So he auto-explodes and does 1 mortal wound to everyone within 3, killing the killing the Sorcerer over here and doing the mortal wounds to my character. So the Sorcerer goes down. So Matt will fight now against where? Here.
Ooh.
You can fight against Ahriman, or you can fight with Demon Prince on 1 wound.
We'll do Demon Prince with a wound.
Okay, let's do the Demon Prince.
5s. Ooh, this guy sucks. 2s. 1, 2, 3.
So you were hitting on 2s, right? Now.
Yes.
Okay, that's good because they don't have any minuses.
Okay.
3?
Yep.
3 props. So 1 spawn is dead. And this is the claw.
Claw. Misses.
Okay, so now my time to strike. So 5 attacks with the Halberd. Reroll 1 for Ahriman. 4 hits. And rerolling those 3 ones. Wow, that's a very useful rule now. 4 wounds in the Terminators. And 1 of them is on 2 wounds, so he will die if he fails to save.
4.
So 1 dies, 2 die.
2 die.
1 Terminator left.
Oof. Okay, we'll do
And the Plague Marines can fight against Ahriman.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
5 attacks.
4, 5. Oh, 3s.
Yep.
Then 4s or 5s. 4s. Plague. Nope. Missed.
They wound on 3s.
I think I got all 2s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not on 2s.
Not
So
on 2s.
that's it for this part, and now the Vedic Blightholders will be able to strike. Oh no, sorry. So now the Demon Prince will fight his 5 attacks against the Blightholders. Hits on 3s. I forgot about their -1 to hit in combat, probably before, but hopefully I will remember for now. And 3 wounds at AP 3, so they get 6 up save because I ignored the invulnerable save with the stick point. Wow! So one Blightholder goes down and he can explode on the 4+.
Oh.
No. And the claw goes into the last one. It hits and wounds. AP1, so 4 up save. Okay.
Got it.
So now you can fight back with him.
2
attacks. Okay.
2 hits.
Yep.
And 2 wounds.
Okay. So 2 wounds. He AP2. He goes down, and I don't have a command point left because I've spent it. That's the death of the Demon Prince, and he flies away.
Back to the warp.
Back to the warp. So the characters over there, Demon Prince, have fought. The 4 attacks with the staff from the guy. Oh, he's not in combat.
No, he's not. Oh,
okay.
That's right.
And now the spawn will fight. So 6d3, which is 9 plus 2, 11, 13. So that should be 10. And reroll these for the 13. So, and wounds. Which do I get? Yes, I reroll wound rolls. So I wounded 5s. So 6 wounds.
6, 1, 2,
for
3.
the Death Guard Demon Prince.
6. AP minus 2 or 4?
4 ups.
4.
Wow.
Oof.
1 wound and 5 up
5.
or death.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Oh
it
my
seems that
God.
the fate has, the Tzeentch really turned on Thousand Suns in this game. Really, yeah, it's awful, just awful. Can roll the leadership for the Terminator? Because I don't remember how much did you lose. Not one, definitely not on the 1. So I think we are pretty much over here because Matt is on 36 points and I have, how much? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 models on the table, where Matt has most of his guys intact. Well, maybe apart from a couple of units in the back that I have there. So I guess maybe we should count the points and get a conclusion if we need to proceed or not. So this is the summary of Matt's potential turn, turn 4. So we are currently at 33 for Thousand Suns, 46 for Death Guard after we counted everything, all the secondaries and all the primaries at the start of his turn. The plan here for him would probably be to fall back. He's fallen back with the Plague Marines to free up Ahriman to shoot at him with his tanks, which I did not unfortunately tap out. The Mythic White Hole will also shoot at him, so we'll probably do that now. The Psychic powers here will probably just do smites, right?
Yeah, just smites.
And that's it. So let's do quickly the Psychic phase.
Smite.
Okay, so it's D3.
D3.
I will try to deny that no.
1.
Okay, 1 mortal. Next smite. I'll try to deny that no. D3.
2.
2 and +1 for the Fallout extra mortal wound for a 7+ warp charge cast
Oh,
from
true.
the
That guy.
Psyker, yeah, that guy. We are very tight, sorry. So 3 mortal wounds on the spawn. So was it the smite 2 mortals?
It was 2 +1 +1.
Okay, so 4.
4.
So 1 spawn has died. And what's next? The psychic power has finished.
Yep.
Oh no, you have a second
I have
cast.
second cast. It doesn't go off.
Okay, so you probably wanted the Trust and Vitality?
Yeah.
Or both they don't go off. So psychic phase is done. Now the shooting phase.
We'll start off multi-melta and crack.
Multi-meltas into the
Ahriman.
Hits.
2 hits.
Both wounds.
2 wounds.
Both saved. Crack missile.
Crack missile. 1 hit.
2s.
Wound.
Saves.
Oof.
Both tanks into him.
Yeah, both tanks. So we'll do
Entropic.
Entropic. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
1 failed. I have a command point. I'll reroll. Top hatch. Do you want to do D3 damage? Damage 3?
How many wounds do you have left?
I think I have 5 on him, yes.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
So 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 hits.
3 hits.
2 stone. That's him dead.
Nice.
So Ahriman is dead, and I think at that point it's easy to call it because basically I cannot do anything to stop him scoring these 2 objectives. I can probably get rid of this Terminator, but he'll still score this one at the end, so he will score 2 for Corrupted Ground, and I cannot do anything about that. These 2 squads of Rubric Marines are not enough to withstand everything and score me back so many points within just 2 turns. I don't think so. So at least that's how I perceive the outcome of the game, just because of how devastating it was from the Death Guard. So it was a very, very cool game, I think. The Death Guard have showed that actually they can withstand a lot of mortal wounds. It was not a really good show of force from the Thousand Suns in this case, because I was not able to pull off as many mortal wounds barrages as I would probably want to. However, it was still not bad on their part. And we are very, very late here. It's like, I don't know how...
It's 11 or so.
It's 11 and
work
we are
tomorrow.
very tired. So we would love to proceed that until the 5th turn, but we will have to revisit this match somewhere in the future. Perhaps something will change in the Thousand Suns list. Maybe one big flying fella will turn up instead of some of the units. And maybe something will change on the Thousand Suns part. I don't know, maybe. I will have to see about that. And with that, I am congratulating Matt on winning this game.
Congrats.
Thank you very much
fun.
for that wonderful bout. I enjoyed that thoroughly, and I think that hopefully the viewers have enjoyed it too. So, and in terms of the post-game discussion, the units that I really enjoyed were the Hellbrute. The Demon Prince, even though he died, he did everything well and as I probably intended for him. Rubrics were great, awesome. I would really love to work on the survivability of the list. That's the one part I did not like, so we'll have to see about that in the next game. What about you, Matt? What did you like?
I thought the bloat drones were great.
Yeah, they were very fast, very deadly.
Yeah. And then it was great to have the tanks shooting pretty much the whole time.
Did well with a lot of damage from the shooting, for the shooting phase, and the Terminators obviously survived
forever.
The 4th turn is great against such a psychic heavy army. So yeah, that's probably the top picks, and maybe Matt will try Mortarion in the next game.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'll see you in the next battle report, and thank you for watching.